Hi everybody, I hope everyone's doing well. This video I will be sharing with you guys my June favorites, so if you guys are interested, do stick around. I think a large part of my favorites was really in terms of color, meaning lips and complexion color, blush, highlighters, bronzers, trying to make the skin look as natural yet as glowing as possible without looking sparkly, and also the lips looking moisturized. And it was such a challenge for me because my room is located where the internal heating system of the entire unit is. So at night, even if I keep my windows open, the temperature gets really dry even with the humidifier, so it really takes a toll on my skin and it is such a challenge. I'm usually normal to combination, but I would start to get dryness that I haven't before. So that being said, I'm going to share with you guys my very first favorites, my most favorite product of the month, and this is my facial oil from C Beauty. It's called Glow. This is how it looks. This is still in research and development for Canadian release, Canada, US, and global release, but I've had this product in the Philippines for a year now. It is my miracle oil. It is still a large percentage made of organic cold pressed coconut oil. It is pure concentrated mixture of essential oils with no chemical additives and no buffers. And this one has a plethora of other oils: rosehip oil, evening primrose, chubaki oil, avocado, maracuja, orange oil, and bergamot. And all those oils in concentration just create this beautiful symphony of like skincare, where you have moisture, hydration, anti-aging properties, you have antibacterial properties, you have cleansing properties. So there's just a million of them, and this has really been helpful. I use it at night as my last skincare step, no matter what moisturizer I use. So after my whole skincare routine, before I turn over to actually shut off everything and doze off, I put this on my skin. During the day, I've gotten to the practice of also using a drop or two after I mist my toner and just letting it set before I do my face routine. And then the next product I'm sharing with you guys is a rediscovered primer, and this I've really been enjoying with a Glow facial oil. And when I use both of this together, my skin looks so radiant without looking shiny or glowy. This is the Givenchy Mr. Smoothing Primer, all skin tones base. I hope you guys can see this. And this is just amazing with this. I probably should do a full review on this. I haven't really looked into what exactly is in here that makes me like this primer better than this primer. So this has really been, and this is not the first time. I've actually used this a couple of times, and every time I use this, I do realize that it's just, the foundation just really looks better. It just primes my skin better and smoother. The products I enjoy the most in terms of complexion and color products. Number one, and I haven't even really touched on this, but I did take a picture of this for my luxury beauty haul. I don't even know if I actually shared it for that. It even still has the plastic, because as you can see, the back is already really dirty. It's the Becca and Jaclyn Hill palette. I've been using this almost on a daily basis. This is how it looks. I'm sure you guys have seen. I think it is a very, very well created face palette with amazing quality and value for money. I think this is one of the better palettes I've seen in a while. Yeah, I don't know if you want me to swatch, but the Prosecco Pop, which is the new highlighter, this is Champagne Pop, and this is Prosecco Pop, which is the more yellow one. The newer one is what I have on. I have been loving Prosecco Pop, and I'm gonna pop this in my nose. Prosecco Pop is more of a yellow base, and I've just been thoroughly enjoying it because I have yellow undertones. And then with these highlights, because I can't believe I left my fan brush. I don't have a single fan brush with me here, and apparently I've left a lot of my favorite brushes, holy grail brushes. But what I've been using to use for my highlight, because I have yet to find the Smashbox fan brush, is my Suki blush brush, because it is very featherweight, it is not too dense, and also it's my smallest blush brush right now. So this is the one that I use with my highlighters, and I've thoroughly been enjoying it. Luminous Blush by Becca. This is Camellia, and I love it. I don't have it on, but I think I've swatched this already. I'm gonna swatch this with Rose Spritz from Jacqueline's palette so you guys can see. They're very, very similar. For a while there I thought they were, but they're not. Rose Spritz is more of a peach, and then the Luminous Flush and Camellia is more of a cool tone pink. I hope you guys can see that. Another complexion product I've been loving, this is a repurchase, replenish. It's not a rediscovery, because I've always loved this. It's just that I haven't replenished in a while. I'm not so sure why. It's the Lise Watier color wheel. This is the best professional grade color wheel that is also very amateur friendly, and my go-to here is for the brightening of the under eye. It's the medium neutral shade. It's not the very light one. That one is too light for me, but this one is just, it's full coverage with minimal, and most of them are. And this is the best quality color corrector I've ever come across. More than Makeup Forever, more than Cinema Secrets, the best. Product that I have really loved this month is the Holy Grail Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Powder. This is the king of all translucent powders, I think. I just was reading the InStyle. There was a beauty issue and they had Holy Grail products, and this was definitely mentioned, and yes, this is definitely the Holy Grail of translucent loose powders. It was so interesting. I think that I was so shocked about the beauty issue of InStyle, because I agreed with all their Holy Grail choices, and it really had given me a whole new respect for their beauty editors, because I was going through New Beauty. I purchased an issue and I didn't agree with a lot of their recommendations or their reviews, and I was very disappointed. It felt more like it was a marketing thing, like brands would buy placements with them, than an editorial, you know, a fully knowledgeable editorial team giving insightful content. Okay, this month, of course, Orbe Dry Texturizing Spray. I do want to try the volumizing one. And then for days that I don't iron my hair, and I've gotten so used to it that I actually find this hair of mine now, which I completely ironed today, extremely flat, extremely flat. I'm not used to it. I'm used to leaving it a bit wavier, curly. This is the Philip B. Maui Wowie Volumizing and Thickening Beach Mist. This is Holy Grail, and I've thoroughly been living in it this past month. Now for lip products, which is majority of the favorites that I have this month. Start with drugstore. This is one of the ones that I hauled from Dallas, and this is the LA Girl Matte Lipstick. This one is in the shade Snuggle, I believe. Yeah, it's in Snuggle. This is how it looks. It's just a beautiful nude. And when I pair it with one of my other favorites, the luxury one, it looks amazing. It's not flat, it's not too dry, it's not drying at all. The next one is a Maybelline lipstick, and this one I purchased here in Canada. It's Stormy Sahara 945 in the, I don't even know which one this is. Color Sensational. So this is the packaging. I got this on sale, and I was just swatching, and I thought I'd try it out. Not very far off, but this is more of a peach nude, I think. Less brown, more nude. This is the Maybelline. Gorgeous as well. Now, this is a favorite. It's been one of my favorite bases. This is like, I guess this is premium, not so sure, but this is the Clarins Eclat Minute Oil Comfort Liver, I can't pronounce it. Instant Light Lip Comfort Oil. This is the original one in honey. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I've been using it before I go to bed, and then as a base when I start doing my complexion, I put this on. This one is more of the clear one. There's a bit of a yellow tone, but it's more of the formula and the way it just moisturizes and seals the lips. It's a good base. When you apply it, it feels like a gloss, but it's not sticky. It feels like a film of protection, honestly, and I love it. when I am not using that, I'm using these other two products. This is definitely, like, I think lip products this month, this is the #1 favorite. It's the Dior Lip Maximizer Collagen Active in the new shade, which is 006. Yeah, 006. This is how it looks. I love this on its own with a lip liner or over top any of the lip shades that I've just shown you, or even the ones I haven't shown you. So this is the one right here. This is the Dior. You can see how it has more of a beige, milky finish. This one feels amazing. It's not as slippery as the Clarins oil, but it's just as moisturizing, makes my lips feel so supple. And if you want to look like fully blown lips, I don't think I have this on right now because I am using a Chanel Glossimer that I can't wait to share with you guys. It's my Summer Glow from Chanel, and I will share with you guys a summer edit of products, but this is definitely was a favorite of June. Now, if I'm not using either of those as a base, and it's kind of just one of those in a hurry errands, I just have to get out of the door kind of days, this has been my go-to. This is something that I throw in my bag. This is Caracao from Tom Ford. It's the balm formula with the balm formula in the middle, and this was a limited edition from the spring, I believe. This is how it looks. This has replaced my Rouge Coco Shines. That's how it looks. This is the Tom Ford one. So no lip liner, no no makeup look, or I just want to get out the door, that's what I use. This is the Tom Ford right here. This has been my go-to pink, and it's so great that I actually had them engrave it, because then I know that my current go-tos are the engraved ones. This one is in Forbidden Pink, and this is how it looks. This is gorgeous for the summer, and I don't have a shade like this. It's almost like a coral pink. Love it. It's cool toned still, but the hint of coral has a bit of a warmth. It's just so absolutely unique, but just manages to just brighten up my complexion like in a snap. So if I'm feeling kind of dulled out, I grab for Forbidden Pink. Still a favorite, Benefits Precisely Brow. I think this is going to be holy grail for me. I absolutely devoured it in literally 2 months. So that is the lifespan of this pencil. I got this in a press event May 5, in the beginning of May. It just finished June, barely finished June, and it's absolutely gonzo. And so this is a sure replenish, so definitely. And then for fragrances and perfume, Diptyque was like top of mind always. I never grabbed for my Elisab. My candle is a lifesaver. And surprise, surprise, I was not reaching for Dason, and I fallen in love with Eau de Sans, which is the latest release. And I only have a luxe travel size, which I am actually rationing. Can you believe? Can you believe? This is the only like fresh smelling, clean kind of smelling fragrance that I am obsessed with. Usually they're all floral or musky, but this is the first time I'm absolutely in love with a unisex fragrance that is not floral or musky. And last but not the least, this is a non-beauty favorite. Let me just grab it. This is my beaker bottle. I absolutely love it. I'm drinking carbonated water, and the glass bottle is amazing for that, especially when it's cold. It's very different from plastic. I don't know if there's such a thing as the water tastes better when it's glass, but it definitely for me does, and it feels better. So this was such a good buy for me, and because I'm aware of how many fluid ounces this is, I have more or less a conscious gauge of how much water I've drank throughout the day, or if I'm lacking in the minimum, then I try to load up before I go to bed. So thank you guys for watching. Those are my favorites for June, and I hope you guys have a great day or a great evening.